Doing today. I usually do these pretty early, but today's even early for me. Got up at 3:45, and I don't know how I do that every day. But anyways, we're doing a big event in Fresno, a 4-hour session, wholesaling, flipping, buy and hold. Have a 4-hour open house later today for the hub in Fresno. So want to make sure I got up early, got down there, no problems. But I also owe each of you a daily financial update. So I wanted to make sure I did that, so I got up early. So first and foremost, some numbers are coming out of China that really show kind of the impact of the trade war. First off is their producer prices. Really think their manufacturing sector fell 1.6%. Again, these are monthly, so you can see that they are contracting. And again, it makes sense, right? The trade war and the like. So that's interesting. As far as China consumer goes, they're suffering from rising, consumer prices. I don't know if you heard, but they had African swine flu that really decimated their hog population, and they've doubled in prices since last year, which I feel bad for everybody involved in that. It's not good to see that happen anywhere, and so you have rising consumer prices. You have fearing it's 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 getting rough, right? So um, actually, the article also posted that the trade wars cost China $35 billion, 35 with a B, which really breaks down to about $3 billion a day. Doing some quick math, they say it's a year-long trade war. So at $3 billion a month, that had been 36. So let's just round it to 36. So that's interesting. Next up, you have WeWork. They released a 90-day plan. Basically, they're going to divest everything that's not their core business. Also highlights that they're about to have record open desks, which is a problem, right? When you buy by the foot and try to lease by the inch, if you have a lot of inches that aren't paying, you're losing money. And I think it's going to come out pretty quick that they tried to grow too fast for with no real plan, and they overpaid for their leases, and it's just going to be a debacle of all kinds. Not to mention they're slashing headcount now, so they're in survival mode. Even with this SoftBank investment, I think their days are numbered, unfortunately. Then you have the U.S. As we've talked about on this channel, things have been going pretty well recently in the headline news, right? You have the trade war, generally speaking, heading in the right direction. You have the UAW and GM strike ending. You had the Fed cut rates. But oh, wait, look. Now the thoughts of a recession are diminishing. And with that, comes the risk off trade. So the interest rates are up because people are taking cash and putting it into assets again. You could think stocks in this example. So we may have a melt up where people are taking cash off the sidelines and putting it in assets, further setting records, right? We also talked about on this channel that if the news went that direction, you could expect to see record numbers in the Dow and S&P, which happened over the last 10 days or so. But with that comes interest rate rise, which will ultimately hurt consumers, probably hurt housing, and generally the other side of a coin when you generally speaking have positive thoughts about the economy. Last up's a question for you. Here's a quiz. Do you know how many billionaires there are around the world? Right? How many thousand millionaires? Right? So that's what a billionaire is. You have 1,000 million. So by this article's count, that number is up 40% in 5 years, and the total is 2,101. I'm not sure if I'm shocked at how low or how high that number is. When I first saw it, I actually thought it would be higher. And maybe that's just because all the billionaire talk we're hearing recently, um, about attack the rich, attack the rich. I just thought there would have been a bigger pile. And again, 2,101, that's around the world. So um, that's not all US, that's around the world. So I thought that was interesting. Uh, I do have a long day in Fresno today, which I'm really excited about. I have created two videos that will post later today. First up will be 9 a.m. Pacific. You're going to see an interview I did yesterday evening with Rentals to Wealth. It's a husband-wife combo who invests in New Jersey. They have a great Instagram, which you should follow. Again, it's Rentals to Wealth, and the two is TO, not the number. So Rentals to Wealth. Um, and then at 1 o'clock Pacific, I recorded a dry run of my presentation that I'm giving today. So that will post at 1 o'clock, which is when I expect to be done with my presentation. So you will see a quick run through. I think I did it in about 20 minutes. I expect it to be about a 40-minute presentation once we are kind of interacting with the audience and the like. So that's what I got for you today. Wanted to make sure I got up, gave you my daily financial update before I head on the road and have what I hope is one of the best days in Fresno where we help lots and lots of people. All right, take care. We'll see you later. Bye.